Welcome to the latest and new Rustenburg news. We are so excited to be here. This channel is used to keep everybody educated on what's happening in our vibrant campus and what's happening in our country. We are so excited. I'm Olivia Abrahams and this is Anna Bradshaw and we are your presenters for today. Isn't this thrilling?
As we navigate the academic year, our dedicated educators and talented students continue to make strides in various fields. Whether it's showcasing outstanding academic accomplishments, or in the musical field, or any other amazing fields that our Rusty Bugs take part of, we are so proud of them, and today we're going to be celebrating these artistic endeavors and highlighting our commitment to community service. Our news platform will keep you up to date on the exceptional achievements that shape the Rustenburg Junior School experience.
Over the past couple of months, we've literally had so much going on. We have the IDT server that the grade 7s that I can remember participating in, the Nepal Community Festival, the Readathon Week, the Creative Arts Conference, which is only going to be happening in 2024, and we had a lovely assembly that tried to educate everybody about the National Institute for the Deaf.
Well, talking about the National Institute of the Deaf, we had several interviewees come in and we interviewed them as the outreach team, and we asked them some questions and they taught us some sign language, one of which was good luck Bokke. Talking about Bokke, Olivia, how do you feel about the lead-ups to the Rugby World Cup?
I am so excited. I'm a rugby fanatic, like you don't understand, and I've been watching all the matches, and I'm so thrilled that the school is representing everybody, is representing the team, because every Friday we're going to be wearing cibbies, so I'm like pumped. I'm ready for the Rugby World Cup. Let's jump right into the news for this week and for the past months.
Well, what's been happening is the RGJS IDT survey. What is the RGJS IDT survey, you might be asking? Well, it is a metric for completion by learners, staff, and parents. The IDT survey has been created to measure the extent to which inclusion, diversity, and transformation IDT efforts as part of the RGJS 5-year plan, strategic plan, are making a difference to the lives of Rusty Bugs. Now, let's listen to what the head of the IDT department and committee had to say during an interview with Mr. Pakuje.
You know, the genderism, there are so many things. And unless we bring this to our conscious awareness and we actively work on it, it's not going to go. So I think there's two things. For me, it's part of a personal catharsis. So I'm trying to be a better guy, and I'm trying to be a better guy to make the world that my kids grow up in a better place.
Yeah.
And a better place for them to be who they are.
Yeah.
So, so you actively put yourself in that role for yourself and your children. And I'd like to take it to the next level and ask how you then went about implementing it or creating a committee at Rustenburg Girls High School, Junior School, sorry.
Yeah, it was hard. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
We took over from a previous SGB and a previous committee, and you know they had a pathway that they were following. We took on board a whole bunch of volunteers, and I think everybody came on with their own ideas of what this committee should be about and should be doing.
Yeah.
And it took us a while to figure out. I mean, Tapela, you were part of it. It took us a while to find our feet and to stop spinning our wheels. It was hard to get us to tie together and to focus as a unit.
Well, let's talk about the IDT survey, because that I'm really interested in. How did you find the IDT survey that we had to do as grade 7s, Olivia?
I have to be honest, I appreciated the thought that went behind us trying to do this survey, but I felt that most of the questions were kind of repeats, but I did really appreciate that the school put in the effort to give the learners an opportunity to answer and or ask questions about diversity and inclusion in the school. And how about you, Anna?
I found it was definitely a worthwhile 30 minutes, and I find it was definitely mind-opening. I definitely had questions afterwards that I wouldn't have had on a daily basis. It broadened my mind, and it definitely made me ask more questions, which I found was really cool.
Yeah, I completely agree. I had more questions that I wanted to ask the teachers and management staff about how the school is using diversity and inclusion and those type of things.
What I did find was very interesting was that they also talked about not just student health, but also teacher health. And I think that is so important in our day-to-day societies and lives, is that students are one thing, but it's mutual respect between the two. It's mutual inclusivity. And we need to remember that we need to be, as learners, we need to be focused, and we need to be encouraging of not just our peers but our teachers as well.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
They deserve a round of applause. Well done, teachers.
We love. South Africa recently hosted the Global Netball World Cup, which was absolutely thrilling to a netball lover like Anna and I.
Definitely.
As Rustenburg, we tried to include this in a netball community festival that we had as a school. It was absolutely thrilling being part of a team that really went out dressed up and tried to support the World Cup, as we were the first African nation to have this amazing World Cup on our soil. I have to be honest, it was an incredible event. What was my name? I think we were I remember I was part of the 80s ladies. Yes.
And you were...
What were we? We were the goats, yes.
Don't know where that name came from, but...
Greatest of all time.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Anyhow, let's show you a quick interview that we had with an awesome dad that decided to play netball with the girls on that Saturday.
What an awesome way to support the Netball World Cup and get our community involved.
100%.
And which team were you representing today?
I was representing the Bulldogs.
And then did you guys win, lose?
So we lost one game, won one game, and tied one game.
Yeah. And then in your team, was it only Rustenburg Girls Junior Girls? Did you have parents in it?
We had mostly Rustenburg Girls Junior, but we also had brothers and parents that helped us too.
Okay, lovely. And your overall experience, introduction, sorry, before you.
Yeah, my name is Jabulani Chigara. I'm one of the parents. Zoe Chigara, who's also in grade 6. We are part of the Builders team, together with Zaria.
And your overall experience and why you decided to participate.
Yeah, I mean, this is fun for the girls. You know, some of us are not so much in shape, so this was an opportunity for us to breathe a little bit higher and just have fun with the girls.
Yeah. But we all know that this sport is mainly for ladies. And to see a dad come and play, where did you know this? All of the rules. Did you follow the rules?
If I tell you, I haven't played netball in my whole life, but just playing with the girls, it was amazing. Such fun.
Yeah.
You know, I encourage everyone just to do it. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then your overall experience, what did you think about the whole thing?
I think it was a great bonding experience with the team, and that we all had lots of fun, and it was a great improvement on our netball.
So, that interview was absolutely fabulous. We really thank that dad for putting in the effort to spend time with his daughters and his daughters' friends in that team. Anna, how did it feel to have the Netball World Cup be on South African soil for the first time?
I thought it was such an incredible opportunity for South Africa, especially for tourists coming from around the world. We getting to interact with tourists, and it was so amazing not to have to watch a World Cup like this. Instead, you have the opportunity to go and watch it like this, and scoring, when they score goals, you go, yeah, you lose your voice by the end of it all. Anyway, I thought it was amazing and so cool of Rustenburg to have the netball community event, because especially with that interview and the dad,
Exactly.
we really get insight to how the community receives netball and support for the Netball World Cup. And
I
it's
couldn't agree
amazing.
more.
According to the International Reading Literacy Study, PIRLS, an international study reveals 8 out of 10 grade 4 pupils in South Africa can't read for meaning.
Wow.
That's mind-blowing. Rustenburg Girls Junior School recently embarked on an exciting Save Our Sea theme readathon to promote reading and create awareness about sea pollution and pollution in general. The innovative and engaging initiative combines the love for reading with a vital environmental message. Under the theme Save Our Sea, the school hosted a unique readathon aimed at encouraging our learners to enhance their reading and comprehension skills and foster a deep understanding of the urgent need to protect our oceans. So, can you guess how much the school made in donations?
I have no clue.
Drum roll please, Rusty Bugs. 77,000 rand. Well done to everyone, and thank you to everyone who participated and contributed to an amazing readathon week. Well done and thank you.
Do you remember on Monday and on Tuesday in our assembly, we explained to our Rusty Bugs all about Casual Day and what that means?
Yeah.
So, this year we are supporting the National Institute of the Deaf. In our senior school assembly, Mary Botha in 7A and Mrs. Samuels, who teaches RB, both shared their stories of how they cope with their hearing loss and how we as the community and people in the community can assist them with their hearing loss. What would make lives easier for them? Mrs. Coleman Hayes, Mrs. Bickard, and our grade 7 outreach team all helped and shared facts on hearing impairment in South Africa, as well as teaching the school a little bit of sign language. Sign language is now officially the 12th language of South Africa. Learners came to school in civvies and received a Casual Day sticker. 100% of all proceeds were donated to the National Institute of the Deaf. So, to tell you more about Casual Day, we have Mary Botha and Mrs. Samuels both here to share their stories.
Mary and Mrs. Samuels, please share with us any key points that you really want people to take from the assembly that you had on Monday and Tuesday.
Well, on Monday and Tuesday, we had amazing crowds and very engaged learners watching us and letting us share our stories of how we've managed to cope with all our hearing, including us telling them a bit about our hearing aids and the device I wear around my neck, which is a microphone which connects to my hearing aids to allow me to hear a bit better in class. We were very fortunate to be able to teach them sign language, as you guys said, and everyone had a lot of fun busy trying out the different hand signs.
Ms. Samuels?
I also enjoyed explaining the reason for my hearing loss because I was not born deaf or with hearing loss. I actually only developed a hereditary condition called atherosclerosis in my adult life. And it was also just diagnosed through my ENT because I realized that I couldn't actually hear in situations that I could hear before. And so with my doctor doing further testing, we realized that I have a hereditary condition called atherosclerosis. And it's great to actually make people aware of it because I think generally people think that you are born deaf and you don't actually can develop like a illness or a sickness in your ears later on in life.
Okay, thank you.
And we hear in assembly that you were teaching everyone how to say good luck Bokke in support of the Rugby World Cup that's coming up soon. Would you mind teaching us today?
Of course. So, good luck Bokke is a simple sign. It's literally a thumbs up that you hold out for everyone else to see. Then you place it over your heart and you do a tiny peace sign, which are springbuck horns on the forehead.
Okay, perfect.
Good luck.
And then just a question from me. Why do you think it is important for most like South Africans or everybody in the world to learn sign language as your 12th language?
I think for me it's really important because it includes other people who wouldn't be able to be included otherwise because they wouldn't be able to communicate.
Yeah.
It's really important that they have a way to connect with others, which is one of our 4 pillars, and they get included with everything going around them.
Perfect.
Why do you think it's
And
important, Miss
I
Sam?
think it's also just because we live in such diverse, communities, and it's very important to actually, like you've said, to actually have, include everyone.
Yeah,
in-
definitely.
In our daily lives, and we don't actually know because. If I didn't wear hearing aid, you would never know that I'm actually, like I have hearing loss.
Yeah.
I don't know sign language, but if I did, I think it would have been nice to be included into conversations and just in general, included in the community.
Thank you.
So, by us knowing more about what affects you, it is much easier for us to help you understand what's going around, especially in crowds and in our day-to-day lives. So, thank you very much for sharing
Yeah,
with
thank
us today.
you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you so much for joining us on this journey of exploration, growth, and achievement. We look forward to sharing the latest happenings and accomplishments that Rustenburg Girls Junior School has as a hub of learning, inspiration, and success.
Thank you so much, guys.
And to end off, good luck, Boca.
YOLO!
Peace out.
1, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the news. Sorry. Okay.
Just keep on going.
Okay, we're starting again. Okay.
Talking about the National Institute for the Deaf Assembly.
Oopsies.
Oh, I said the National Institute for the Deaf.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're okay.
Are you gonna keep that in?
No.
No, why is but a small clip of you guys making a fool of yourselves? At the end of all of it, we're gonna have a clip of being fools. Yeah.
Don't worry. Not some rando.